Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video. I realize it's been like over a month since I posted my last one, and I do apologize for that, but today we are doing my September plan with me in my bullet journal as I prep for the new month ahead. So starting this off, I'm going to show you a quick flip through from August. So I did this like primary color type of theme. The link for the video will be down in the description box, and I had a lot of fun playing around with different shapes and kind of like color blocking type of things. So here is my first calendar and my first weekly spread. I did a pretty simple setup for this. I literally just did the calendar and the cover page, mostly because I was busy with school and work during this month, and I didn't want to put in a ton of effort into bullet journal spreads that I wasn't ever going to use. So as you can see over here, I added in like these cute edges with like wavy lines and stuff like that. And these three colors are all Tombow markers, if you guys are wondering. And here is another weekly spread. I ended up extending my August page a week further just because I wasn't quite ready to do to set up September. So that's why I have an extra week smushed into August, if that makes sense. So yeah, that is a look at the past month, and now let's move forward to September. So recently I've been pretty into reading, which is kind of out of the ordinary. I've always enjoyed reading, but this month I've just kind of been obsessed with it. So I decided to do a reading book themed spread on my bullet journal. So I drew out this cute little bookshop with a chandelier at the top and this like library ladder. And I started by sketching this out with a pencil first, and then I'm using my Muji black gel pen. This is my favorite pen. It is so nice. I love how fine point the tip is, and also it dries like super quickly, so that's awesome. In the background I just added some wallpaper, a little rug on the floor, and some titles for the different books. And usually I like paint using like acrylic paint or watercolor or something like that for my cover pages, but I was running low on time, which is why this video is being posted like very close to September. And so I decided to just use markers for this and pen, which ended up turning out really well. So I'm using a combination of mild liners, some Tombow markers, and also some Crayola super tips, and these were previously chosen to match kind of the theme that I was going for. I don't really know like the color scheme or how to describe it, but I have some greens, some blues, grays, and like this really cute pink red color with a mild liner, and I just colored that all in. And for the title at the bottom of the page, I'm using this Tombow marker to write up September in some calligraphy. I sketched this out first just to make sure that it was centered and straight, and then this page is all done. I really like how it turned out. Once I finished everything, I just glued this into my bullet journal and we are good to go. And next up on the next page, we have the monthly calendar. So September is when school starts for me, so I wanted to leave quite a bit of space to plan out all of the stuff that goes with starting school up again. So I sketched this out and then drew out the calendar with a black pen, and then at the top I'm making this little bookcase type of thing with the same colors that I used in the cover page. So I'm just kind of drawing those books behind like this lettering that I did. And because this is a book themed page, I wanted to actually include some pages from books. So these are just from a thrift store. I think it was like a little kid book, but regardless, I'm using the letters here to spell out all of the days of the week. This was extremely tedious, but I think it's kind of cool. I wish the letters were a little bit bigger though, but I just cut out the letters and words from this page and then glued them on top of my calendar. And for the days of the month, I'm just using my Tombow marker for a little circle background, and then using my black pen to write in all of the dates. Pretty straightforward and simple for this one. And once that was finished, I took out some washi tape. I think this stuff is from the washi tape shop. It has cute little sprinkles on it, and the colors were perfect for the markers that I chose. So I was excited to use this throughout because it's a little bit of a niche washi tape and I haven't been able to use it a ton. So on the side over here, I wanted to make a little events section. So I put my piece of washi tape down, and then I decided to do the same technique that I did before with taking the letters from the page and gluing them on. Also very time consuming, but I think the outcome was really cute. And in this corner over here, I added a ripped piece of the book, some more washi tape. This one has like kind of a mountainy shape on it, I guess, and then some little cutouts, and that is how the page turned out. I think it's super cute and it will keep me organized throughout this month of September. And like I've mentioned many times, it is September, which means it's the first month back at school. So I made this cute little schedule of my courses on a separate piece of cardstock that I wanted to include in here. I did it in the same colors that kind of go with my theme. So I just placed this on top of a piece of paper with the same kind of book stuff as before, glued that on, and then ripped the edges just to kind of make it look like it matches the theme even more. So this entire page is like a back to school themed page. So at the top I just have my schedule, obviously, and then I have a goals section and schedule section just to kind of write down, or routine I guess, to write down kind of my idealized routine for doing school, because I am unfortunately still at home for school. So yeah, that is the plan for this upcoming month. For my fonts for this, I'm using the black Muji gel pen, writing that out in some cursive and then adding in, like, thickening the downstrokes of it. I thought this was kind of well suited to the theme. And then the page to the right is going to be a favorites and expenses. So I just ripped off this corner of the book to put on the edge of my bullet journal, and then I'm doing the same technique that I did for my calendar page, where I'm drawing in a bookshelf with a bunch of different books in the same color scheme, and then I wrote highlights on top of here. It's a bit hard to see. And then I just adorned the page with washi tape and other little cutouts, and that is the completed spread. I think it's super cute, and hopefully this will be helpful in organizing the beginning of school and stuff like that. So let's move forward to my first weekly spread of September. These are my favorite to do. I love getting super creative with them, so I'm just starting out with my old thrift store book and ripping out a corner of that and gluing that onto the page over here. And then for my font, I did the same thing that I did on the previous page with kind of a cursive calligraphy thing, and I just kind of made this a little bit more scribbly and messy by outlining some of the lines a bit more than others, and I think it turned out well. And I just wrote out first week of school in there for fun, and I'm doing the same bookshelf technique at the bottom. So I started by doing a double line with a black pen and then put my books on top and added in some washi tape and more paper surrounding it, other little printouts, and then I'm moving forward to the days of the week. I did this in alternating colors. And then I added these random lines behind Wednesday and Thursday just to kind of further section off my to-do list, I guess. No real reason, just that I kind of thought it was missing something. And I also added a similar box in the same style around my favorite section. And after adding some more washi tape and printout things, I'm writing in the days of the month with the same black marker. Added a drop shadow to my September title, and that is the completed page. I think the colors look amazing. I've said that a million times, but it's still true. I love them all together, and this will be really nice to keep me organized for the beginning of September. So here's just a quick flip through of all of these spreads for this upcoming month. Let me know which one you guys liked the best, or let me know which theme you're doing for September. I would love to know. I realize this is a little bit late into the upcoming month, but yeah, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and have a great day. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.